Well, the last 10 minutes has been all right for the Blues. A lot of damage done on the board. If they could get one more and hold St Kilda, I reckon they'd just about take that. But that might be a little ambitious right now. But here they come. Simpson, good kick. I've loved Betts tonight again. I reckon he's been as sharp as they come. Carazzo, Hurlihan and Favola. Well done though by Fisher.
Ironically, I reckon if they're under pressure at centre half back, it's nearly better for them because it'll draw the St Kilda defence to that part of the ground. They're actually probably going to open up their attack a little bit more.
Gardner knocked it down. Murphy, did he have the football? Belated whistle.
Murphy's kick.
Farron Ray believes that the umpire was right. A nod of the head. What did Rumpole say? Never plead guilty. So Murphy will kick from about 52 metres. 32 plays 8, approaching quarter time.
Not sure if he's got the journey in him.
We're about to find out. Better now than later. Runs right to the 50. Gives it a ride. Good looking kick. It's home. They needed that one.
Interesting of Manning of the mark for that kick. He seemed to allow Murphy, I'm not sure who was on the mark. Was it Farron Ray who was actually on the mark? But on his approach,
didn't move across,
we see the free kick, but he allowed Murphy to just come inside and get slightly inside the 50-metre line. That extra yard or two makes a fair difference to the long-range accuracy. They've got to hang in there, Carlton.
So Murphy's goal, 15. Ginny Pratt there, made a patron of the club tonight, along with Mike Fitzpatrick, the chairman of the commission on the right, a Carlton Premiership captain, and Sticks in the middle, Stephen Kernahan, the president of the club. So the Blues doing okay, doing very well in the last 10 minutes. They were under siege for much of this first quarter, but Riewoldt finds McWalter, and McWalter inside to Graham, back turns cleverly and rolls it home. That hurts.
They're just scoring so easily, St Kilda, really. I mean, the scoreboard we know is all that matters. There's a 4-goal margin, but Carlton are certainly doing everything else right, but just the ability of St Kilda to get through the Carlton defence is the aspect of the game that is clearly the big margin, and Carlton just have to try and ignore the scoreboard. So we're not playing too bad. We've just got to keep hanging in there, keep persevering.
Just over 2.5 minutes out from quarter time. Matthew Cruiser back on the ground now. He's played 11 minutes. Hampson, yet to have a possession, is off the ground. McAvoy goes against Cruiser, who wins it decisively, but straight down to Del Santo, who kicks it to half forward. Armfield got a fist on it, taken by Bannister, who's grabbed immediately, and the umpire will call for it. Interesting, all of that. I'm really confused about what Carlton are trying to achieve there, but if you're a ruckman, it's certainly a good time to play against St Kilda. I'm sure Ross Lyon has told Michael Gardner all week, don't do anything silly. So tonight, at least, Michael likely to be a sheep in sheep's clothing. We've got to bounce right on the 50. And the margin 6-2 to 2-2. You think about the sides that got early goals last week, North and Geelong. Of course, North lost. Geelong sat back on that lead. Sometimes it's not that good to get the big lead early. Here's Geary after a chain of hand passes. Gunnerwood's full forward. Riewoldt was up. Bauer at the back comes away. Austin kept his nerve. Bauer kept it in front. Gets it outside the 50. Kozetski, wonderful effort by the big man. Dragged down, kept it alive. Cruiser knocks it forward. Down goes McAvoy. Cruiser ties him up. Wonderful by every player involved that time, for no result.
And Carlton are trying to get Mark Austin back to be the third or the spare tall player in that marking zone for St Kilda.
It's good stuff, wasn't it?
Play on. Got hold of his arm, Jason Graham's got hold of his arm. Right here, yeah. Got hold of his arm all through the contest.
Graham's been An important play in this opening term, coming up for his 9th disposal. He's kicked a goal. Back to Dawson. Now Dawson's got McAvoy down the line, and he's got him.
It's actually a very good disposal of the ball, Zach Dawson. He's got a powerful leg, and often finds those long targets very well.
So Milne on the burst, and then Riewoldt. That's good, clean footy.
It's a mark. Hey, Nick, mark all free kick.
Confidence is a magnificent thing. We see it in Geelong the last year or two, and St Kilda have certainly got it.
5 metres.
This last couple of months, they just use the ball so quickly. They don't think, they just use first option, first handball, first kick, move the ball really quickly.
You love to be a forward playing in front of that, don't you? Because you could see Riewoldt then. He went before the play had even turned, and his opponent had no chance.
So Riewoldt looking good. He's kicked 3 first-term goals, Big Nick. I reckon Nick might have said to the umpire to mark, he said, mark all free kick. It's better on the stat sheet to mark it.
That's right. I think he just he controlled it just momentarily, which is all you need to do. But just the way Milne come back inside, Riewoldt knew what he was going to do and started to come into that space.
2 score assists for Milne tonight. Handball to Schneider earlier.
Yep.
Beautiful pass then to Riewoldt.
Only the second time in his 59 games for Ross Lyon that his Saints have had a 7-goal term. Margin out to 30 now. What do you do in that situation? There's the bounce. Off the ball, Gibbs went down. He's been quiet. Hayes got it from Goddard. Kicks it down towards half forward. Dying seconds of the term. Going to ground Austin. Cruiser. That was clever. The kick inside the forward 50. Dawson had it knocked away. Getting through is Garland. This could be some finish for the quarter. Goes for the outside of the boot and puts it through.
Well, the little cameo turned into something a bit better again. He's got something, hasn't he?
He did. He certainly hasn't got bulk, as we can see on screen there, but he's got speed and agility, and
skill.
Really, for bowlers, just looks so much like a one-man forward line recently. Now they've got Garland, who looks a chance, Bett looks a chance, and Houlihan, who's always a chance of kicking a goal. So at least they've got a few potential goal kickers now deep forward.
And the other thing with this match up here, Garland, fantastic goal there and skill to finish off, but he doesn't, I mean, we all know about Stephen Baker, but he hasn't been bitten by Baker yet, so he'll play with a little bit of youthful exuberance, and you'll find out in about 10 minutes what it's like to play on him, though.
Do you ever recover from a Baker bite?
No.
Jump from Gibbs. Baker going hard at it. Well, what an entertaining opening term. 10 goals scored. The Saints got 5 of their goals in a 9-minute burst. The Blues picked them back a bit, and then Riewoldt added a third to the 2 that he got earlier. But that late one from Garland gives them a bit of hope, doesn't it? It's a 4-goal game at quarter time. A long way to go. It's 7-2 to 3-2. This is Friday Night Footy.
There's the bounce. Wide of the pack, a chance for Bannister. Left it behind. Griggs got it. Posse behind him. Carranzo in the opposite direction. Brown under the pump. Del Santo stolen away by Brown. Grigg at close quarters gives it to Judd. Judd, not a good kick down towards half forward. Runs on. Coming up the ground. Dawson slipped over in the opposite direction to Tanner O'Halpin. Into the path of Simpson. And Gilbert was a little unlucky there. Eyes only for the footy, and it bounced up at about shoulder height of his opponent.
He fell over after I took the hand off. Yeah, I know, but you still grabbed him high and actually pulled him back. Mark's there.
It's good civil discussion. No 50s there.
Nice. Seems a very nice boy, Sam Gilbert, the young man from Coolangatta. We had him on the radio last week. Oh, that's a free kick. What are you talking about, committee, you idiot?
I was going to say.
Well, I'm glad I did it for you. I'm far gentler. Simpson from 40 metres out, puts it through. Great start for the Blues.
is when Judd got the ball